Lord have mercy. It's a 11550 thing. It's a Nassau thing, a Suffolk thing, a Long Island thing, a New York thing. Let's go.
What up, Ace?
What's good, be live. We got the special guest in the building, man, the OG. And I mean, DC, what's going on, brother?
What's good, man? What's shaking?
Now,
What's goody?
You're definitely a friend to the show. We've had you on several occasions. You always talk your shit. You keep it a buck. You don't hold no punches. So we don't expect you to no punches this go around either.
Nah, definitely not.
I know you got a lot going on. You got a lot to get off your chest and everything like that. You got the you got the magazine.
Facts.
You got the record label.
Facts.
And now you dropped the mixtape.
Facts.
All right. Now before we get into all of that, you was just doing showcases like a mob. You know what I mean? Earlier in the year and later in the year, but you decided to stop. You know what I mean? Let the people know on Long Island. You know what I mean? All over. Why did you decide to stop doing showcases?
Well, I was doing the showcases, let me see, I did a full year of 2017. I did every month for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At Black Dawn in Queens and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Celebs and all that. We was doing celebs. Peace. Q Morocco, I see you, brother. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bandit Wear, you know, all that. I saw they was on earlier, you know what I'm saying? Want to shout out Bandit Wear.
Mm-hmm.
iGod, you know what I mean? Yo, so I was doing the showcases, right? So what I seen is no growth in the artists for the showcase. So at the end of the day, it's like, if we not growing and the showcases is not growing, then it has to cease for me. And it ain't a money thing, because it never was a money thing. You know what I'm saying? Because no money really was being made. You know what I'm saying? It was always a help Long Island thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I even did it in Queens. And it was basically a whole Long Island show in Queens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I see that a lot of the artists are still in the same position they were 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, where's the growth process? You know what I'm saying? Like if you come into a show and you only bringing 3 people, and I'm promoting the hell out of you. All these artists, everyone knows I promote the hell out of these artists.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you put it on blast.
Everyone knows
like,
this.
Everybody sees it. And if you got Instagram or Facebook and he's promoting a show, you seen it.
Exactly. You see it. You see the promotion. So at the end of the day, your name is not enough to get you there to pack the thing. So a lot of these artists think that, they hood famous. So they think that just DC promoting their name or somebody else or anybody else promoting their name, that people just gonna line up and buy tickets or just come to a show just to see you. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta physically get out there and go grab the people, get them to come out and perform or whatever, get them to come out and support or whatever. So what happens is a lot of the artists is like, it's no growth process. Like you putting out music, you putting out this, but if you have the same fan base you had 5 years ago, where's the growth? And I feel that's what's been hindering Long Island for the longest, because I look at Earwax Session, right? So Earwax is a thing for those that not from Long Island. It's a showcase that's been going on in Long Island since 2014. Now 2014, DA The Future, the kid who started Earwax, came to me and asked me, advice on how to do it.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? How to approach the clubs, how to do this, whatever. So I gave him all of that. I gave him the blueprint to do it all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I seen Earwax go from that to getting his name out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I even was on stage as the hype man for fashion, young fashion.
We
got the videos. We got the videos.
Yeah. I was a hype man, but like I said, that even when we went, this was like 2015, and we went back in 16. The crowd wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The crowd wasn't even it wasn't really no crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So when you're doing a thing consistently in one spot for every day, every week, on the same day in the same place, it's supposed to start with like 10, 20 people, 40 people, but it ain't supposed to still be that way.
Exactly.
Anything you do is supposed to grow.
Exactly.
But it's not Earwax's problem. It's the artist's fault. Because at the end of the day, the artist ain't growing. Because you got the same artist performing there for years and years and years, and they haven't garnered a more fan base than what they had before.
Exactly.
You're gonna continue to get the same crowd. You understand? Now, if those artists grew, then Earwax should be having at this point
It'd be
100
a packed house,
to 150 people there every week. It should have been. They were like, "Yo, we too big for Amityville Music Hall. We got to move to a bigger location now." You understand? Y'all can't even hold us no more.
Exactly. All right, so we know a lot of the things that you're doing right now, but let's take a step back. You know what I mean? I know everybody know exactly who you are.
Right.
But one of the questions I have, and one of the questions I'm sure Ace have, I'm sure Mott have, we seen you associated with a lot of people. But I think we never really got a clear definition of, what's your motivation. You understand? Like, exactly what is DC in it for? Like, if everything went your way, how would you have it for Long Island artists? Or how would you have it if everything went your way?
Now, if everything went my way, and artists was to sit their ass down and listen and listen for a minute,
Yes, sir.
we would have been already taking the game, the whole rap game.
And when you mean taking the game?
And I mean Grammys, awards, big plaques.
Everything,
We would have been already with what the Bronx have done. Long Island could have did it years ago. You understand?
Rakim,
If
Bismarck.
we all would have
Can
listened,
I continue?
if they just would have listened, because I was there when all of those guys he just named, the Rakim, the Bismarck, and all of them blew up. Even though it's a different time era, it's still the same.
It was like that was the building block. And all you had to do was finish it off.
It's still the same, because when those guys kind of like faded out, like fell back, like I took up the torch and I said, listen, I'm gonna invest my time into the younger artists from the time. And I was young at the time then, but I said I'm gonna invest my time into helping these artists from then. I'm talking about from 92, 93, 94. You know what I'm saying? So if everything went my way, if everything went my way with the Reek the Villain situation, artists I promote, Big Truck, or any other artist that I ever had managed, from the Bounty Hunters to the Rowdy Bunch to Fortress, they would have already been on, done, out of here, gone. Because all of them have the potential to be bigger or just as big as any of the artists coming out of Brooklyn, any of the artists coming out of the Bronx or Harlem or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even a fact that and it's crazy because it seemed like still now to this day, the OGs are the ones that's holding Long Island up. They still, Rakim's doing new shows and worshiping EPMD. They do. It's like, damn, the new artists haven't even, and it's not a point of like people holding them back or closing the door. Like A Boogie and these dudes, a lot of these dudes, they didn't get on with none of the OGs. They made a way on their own. Tekashi 6ix9ine and all these guys, they got OGs in their corner, but no OG rappers put them on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The social media, YouTube, I don't even see no Long Island artists presence on YouTube.